So in previous video, we solved A has to B, B has to C, and we found what will be the A has to C. So this type of questions we solved in last video. Now here the question is in which three ratios are given, like A has to B, B has to C, and C has to D, and we have to find what will be the E has to D ratio. Okay, this is what we need to find. So many questions are framed in on the basis of this concept. So just watch carefully. This is a simple similar concept to the simple method so which we used in last video. So here we have three ratios. So A has to B, B has to C, and C has to D. What we need to do is similarly multiply A into B, B into B, and then B into C. That's what we done for previous problem. Now what the next step we have to do is multiply this C for to each previous result. Okay, so multiplying, I'm writing this down. So C multiply by C multiply by C. Now when we multiply by C, we will find new numbers A, B, and C. Now what about this D? So this D we can get by multiplying C into D. Okay, just look here in this diagram. We have the ratio 1, A has to B, B has to C. We multiplied A into B, then B into B, and B into C. This is similar what we done in the last video. So now we just need to multiply the previous results with C. So this previous result into C, then this result into C, this result into C, and C into D to get the last. So we will get this complete compound ratio of these three ratios. Okay, so the problem in the problem said that A and B ratio is 3:5, B and C is 4:5, and C and D is 6:7. So what will be the complete ratio? So it can be solved like 3:5, and another is 4:5, and the next one is 6:7. So this is nothing but A has to B, B has to C, and C has to D. So what we need to do, 3 into 4, just remember these arrows, then 4 into 5, and then 5 into 5. Okay, 5 into 5. So just multiply the next step, multiply by C. So C is 6, so multiply by 6. Okay, multiply by 6. And these are our A, B, and C. So what are these? These are 72, 120, and 150. So, and to get D, it will be 175, which is 25 into 7. Okay, C into D. 25 into 7 is 175. Just practice some problems. I am giving link below in the description of Telegram group where I will share some problems. Just practice those problems so that you can do this in with speed and can remember. Okay, so we have to find the ratio for A S to D. So the A is 72 and D is 175. So A S to D ratio is 72 as to 175, and then we can write ratios as 72 divided by 175. Okay, and whatever we have given is D is 7200 in question. You can see the A salary of A is given, so 7200 upon D, and from here we can calculate D is 17500. Okay, this is how we can solve. This is little bit difficult as you see first time, but if you practice 2 to 3 questions, it will be very easy. Now the next topic is proportion. Basically it's very simple topic. Here what we have to do, there are two topics. It's directly proportional and inversely proportional. So the concept is same. Whenever we have question of proportion, just check it is directly proportional or inverse proportion. If it is directly proportional, we have to use this formula. If it is inversely proportional, then we have to use this formula. So what is the difference? The difference is the how we write the ratio. So every ratio is between two quantities. Okay, what is quantities? Like in this problem, the price of diamond is directly proportional to its weight. So here there is stated that it's a direct proportion. So now its weight price is directly proportional to weight. So price is one quantity and the weight is one quantity. If 2 grams of diamond cost 45,000, then what will the price of 6 grams? So it seems to be very easy problem. So we have to just write the formula a1 by a2 is equal to b1 upon b2. So let's say a is our weight and b is price. Just put the values of a and b. So a1 upon a2 is 2 by 6 is equal to b1 is given like 45,000 divided by whatever the value of x. So the x will be 135,000. Okay, just make the ratios of two quantities and solve the questions. Now in inverse proportion, the same thing we have to do, just write one quantity in inverse manner. Like here we written 1 upon 2 for A quantity. For B quantity we are writing 2 upon 1, B2 upon B1. So let's see the question. The mileage of engine capacity is inversely proportional. Okay, that's a given. Inversely proportional. Mileage and engine capacity. So mileage is inversely proportional with the capacity. So for like if capacity increases, the mileage will be decreased. That's what the inverse proportion. A bike with 100 cc engine, the capacity gives 100 cc engine capacity. The mileage is 80 for. So then what will be the mileage for 150? So just we have to write the ratio a1 upon a2 is equal to inverse. For inverse it is b2 upon b1. Okay, so now let's say a is our capacity and b is mileage. So just put the values. 100 upon 150 is equal to b2 is not given, b1 is 80. Just find x, it is 80 into 100 divided by 150. So the answer will be 53.33 kilometer. So this is what we have to do in inverse and direct proportion. Just make the ratio of each quantity given. If it is inverse, write the one quantity in inverse form. If it is direct proportion, just write a1 upon a2 is equal to b2 upon b1 upon b2. Okay, this is simple. What we have to do to solve this kind of problems. So this is all about ratios and proportion. From the next video we will start next topic.